Good evening, welcome in. Alright. Yeah, Archer's cam's a little bit off. Let's see. Welcome in, Rhonda. Welcome in, Leaky. We are going to be watching the last couple of matches of the qualifiers, which I need to get them on here. Get it properly sized and be ready to go. So, the winner of the next match actually wins the next golden ticket, so I figured we might as well hop on and stream. So, here we are. So we're going to watch this match, and then we'll, of course, watch the last match as well. I need to set up, like, its own thing, so I don't have to adjust everything each time, but oh well. It is what it is. Hello, 17, welcome in. Dang, that sounds pretty good. Especially the egg sandwich. That sounds really good right now. I'm trying to click on my overlay, but it's not letting me. There we go. Cut this down so we can see the stats as well. Hello, Eonesme. Have I seen all the ore in the shop? They have finally understood the message. No, I haven't actually been on. I saw something about an event starting today. They told us about it. And I guess I can participate somehow. But I don't know what's happening. There we go. I'll log in and check it out. Predictions. Well, the match is already starting. Here we go. Sean is in with the first attack of the match. Let's see. Because, like I said earlier, this match determines who wins the golden ticket. They're coming in with the Root Riders, I would assume. I can't see because we're... Oh, there it is. It's on the right side. The Roots are on the other side. I don't even know where the troops are anymore. Also, I love his little goblin in the corner of the webcam there. That's a nice little touch. Alright, we got the Queen pushing in. Invis for her. She does have the Angry Jelly going straight for the defenses. Okay. Next Invis is down. Here we go, continuing to make our way into the base. The healers, however, have swapped off the Queen to the Yetis. He's going to go with a recall. Pulls the Queen out of there just in time. Alright, here we go on the top side of the base. We got the Overgrowth over the Town Hall area. The healers are in, the Queen's back in. Here we go. And of course, we got the Rage Gem on the Grand Warden to boost up these healers. So far, so good. Gotta get in there, get this Gear Tower taken care of. We got a Skelly Spell on the top side trying to distract the Gear Tower and the Multi-Archer Tower. Troop Launchers in, getting through these top defenses. We got Headhunters and Ice Golems and a Furnace out of the CC. So he's gonna have to deal with that as well. There we go, the Overgrowth wears off, the Town Hall is exposed, the next Overgrowth in the core of the base covers up the Inferno Towers and the Monolith. We got the Barbarian King on the left side of the base, the Archer on the outside of the base as well. Alright. Roots are still pushing their way in, gonna come in behind the Fire Spitter. Pops the Warden's ability super late here, but that's actually gonna be good timing, get things healed back up. Or wait, no, he doesn't have the healing tome, he's got the Rage on. So it's just keeping things protected moving into the core. I guess they still technically get healed back up because the healers are there boosted with the Rage. So I wasn't entirely wrong. There's the Rocket Spear from the Royal Champion. Takes out the Scatter Shot, gotta get through the Monolith. Down goes the Inferno Tower. Alright, so the Queen coming into the core of the base towards the Clan Castle. We got a... Is that another Overgrowth or is that... No, that's another Overgrowth on the bottom side of the base. He took 3 Overgrowths? I didn't even realize it. Holy cow. Or maybe I'm crazy and that was still the second one. It does wear off. Pops the Queen's ability. Giant's coming out. Down goes the Scatter Shot. It's looking pretty good here for Sean. Let's see if he's going to be able to get all the way through. Alright. Down goes the Ricochet Cannon on the bottom side of the base. Everything's starting to thin out quite a bit. We still have healers. They're on that Giant, though. Luckily, the Giant... Well, I thought the Giant was going to go down. He needs these healers to swap onto the King or something useful. King's still walking his way around. We still have a handful of snakes. We still have the Frosty. He's cheering. He's celebrating. He's got a Super Barb still in the bag. He's going to send it in, but it's looking good. The Giant pushes through the top side of the base. Look at the Giant go, and the Queen's still alive in the core. That's going to be a triple for Only Badzinger to kick off this match. Nicely done to Sean. Let me see if I can resize this a smidge. It seems to be a little off. That should be better. There we go. That should line up a little better. You're voting for Bads? Nice. You win the golden ticket. Welcome in, Shivam. Oh yeah, I was looking at what's going on in the shop. Also, let me change this as well. There we go. Also, for those who are just popping in and haven't been watching this today, only Badzinger just beat Dizzy by disqualification. Dizzy had an integrity camera go offline, and so Dizzy, they won the last match and beat only Badzinger, but because of the disqualification, Dizzy lost and only Badzinger get to continue to play for a golden ticket. Otherwise, Tribe Gaming had already won the golden ticket today. So, a big shakeup of events is kind of why I wanted to come online and stream this match. A little bit of drama, a little bit of Clash of Clans drama in the mix here, keeping it interesting. The Royal Champion from the top side of the base, a quick little Yeti bomb to the Town Hall. Is that even enough to take the Town Hall down? Oh my goodness, barely. Okay. I was a little nervous about that between the balloon damage and the Town Hall damage. But he got it. Okay. Royal Champion charging in on the top side of the base. He's got the Town Hall out of the way. He's going to move into the Fire Spitter next. So far, so good. He's got 6 more Invis. Going for a nice big charge here. We'll see how much more he's going to get. He's going to Invis to Cinder to the core. He wants to get the Monolith taken care of. So he can grab the Monolith. He'll be able to get the Gear Tower after that as well. Looks like he's popped her ability, the Haste Vial, making her go a little speedy. Alright, he's getting really good value with the Royal Champion. Gets an Inferno Tower. He's going to get another Inferno Tower as well. Monolith, Gear Tower, lots of good pickups here for the Royal Champion. It's looking good so far for P. Castro. There's the recall as the Dice Tosser kicks in. Starts doing a little bit of damage, or at least trying to. And we got the Queen on the outside of the base. Got a little bit of cleanup on that left side. And then we're going to full send the Root Riders. Here we go. Got the Warden, we got the Roots, the Healers, everything moving in. The Barbarian King to the right side of the base. He's going to do a little bit of cleanup. Rip the Valkyries. He put Valkyries straight onto that mortar, and they both got sprung by the Spring Trap. So they weren't able to help out too much. That's actually a good bit of housing space that gets just tossed away right there. King still walking across the bottom side of the base. Root Riders pushing their way in. The King needs to get to that Archer Tower and these other outside defenses that'll keep the Roots inside of the base. Also the King with the Witch support there. He's got a couple of Witches here trying to help him out with the Skellies. Alright, still pushing along nicely. The pacing's looking good so far for P. Castro. We got a little over a minute left to go. Pops a late Warden's ability, moving into the Dice Tosser and the enemy heroes on the back side of the base. Plus, we do have that Giga Bomb as well. I don't think the ability's going to last that long, though. He's still going to have to deal with that damage. Gonna freeze on the backside. He's going to freeze up the Expo and the Dice Tosser. Okay. King still doing cleanup on the outside of the base. Root Riders still pushing along. We still have the Royal Champion in the mix. King and Queen still have abilities to use. He still has an Ice Golem for the back end of the base. Probably use it for the Ricochet Cannon. There we go. The Ice Golem's coming in. It's going to tank the Ricochet Cannon as the RC... Oh, just kidding. The RC's not making her way in. She gets taken down. The Ricochet Cannon gets frozen for a bit. We do still have the Spiky Ball for the Barbarian King. I'm not sure if he's going to have enough juice to get through. Only 30 seconds left to go. That storage is concerning me there on the left side. I don't know if he's even going to be able to get back to that storage in time. We'll see. 20 seconds left. He's still trying to push along. He's got a wall break in the bag. There's the Spiky Ball, and it takes out the storage in the core, and he's got the triple for Tribe Gaming, and both teams starting off hot. Nicely done to P. Castro. GG. 35k shiny ore. Let me see what this shop has. That's still not worth it. $7 for 75 Starry ore? Nah. Still a scam. Yeah. They're not listening hard enough. I'm not impressed. 12,000 what is that? The shiny ore? Yeah, 12,000 shiny ore is a waste of money. 750 glowy ore is kind of nice. That's okay. I would buy the glowy ore if I was low on glowy ore. I would not buy the starry ore. I don't think 75's enough. Make it 150, then we'll talk. Here we go. Next attack is in. We got Demo. Alright, let's see what he can do. Opening up with a couple of rocket balloons. This time we're going to be seeing some dragons. Alright, Tornado Trap holding up the Royal Champion for a bit. Next Invis on the right side of the base. Down goes the Expo. And next Invis for the Champion. Moving in for the... I almost said Inferno Tower. The Monolith. I still know what the buildings are called. Earthquakes in the core of the base. Next Invis trying to send the Royal Champion straight to the Town Hall. Pops her ability so the haste can get her through the Town Hall quickly as possible. And down it goes. She'll get through the builder huts as well. Gigabomb's going to go off. Next invis is down. The Fox actually managed to dodge the Gigabomb damage, so the Fox gets to stay alive even longer here. Takes down the Ricochet Cannon, takes down the Multi-Inferno Tower. Next invis coming in hot. There we go for the next Multi-Archer Tower. And he's doing back-to-back invis, but this Fox is still going to come in handy after the recall. Actually, no, he doesn't even have a recall. He's just letting the... He's just going to let the RC die here. I guess he could have probably timed the invises better. But, I mean, he's still got really good value, so I guess I wouldn't even complain about that. He might have been better off taking the Phoenix in this situation, but let's see what happens here with the Dragons. We got the King of the Siege Barracks at the top side of the base. Wall break on the right side. We got an Ice Golem over there, tanking the Queen for a moment. Might have been a smidge early on that as the King slowly makes his way in. Got a Valkyrie and a Headhunter over there to try to take the Queen out. Dragon still pushing in on that left side of the base. Sweeper being a little bit annoying, but down it goes. It gets one more puff off. Dragons are sticking together, though, which is what you want to see in this situation. Still have, looks like he has Furnaces out of the Siege Barracks. We got the Fire Mites hopping around. They're going to help out here on the top side. Got lots of snakes from the Barbarian King. Pops Warden's ability for the Dragons on the opposite side of the base. Everything's going to come together down here on this bottom compartment, which is a very stacked compartment. We got some heroes. We got 2 air defenses. We got the Gear Tower. It's going to be tricky to get through. Hopefully he can get that right air defense taken care of with his snakes, but they are going to get stuck on the Barbarian King, and the Dice Tosser is going to eliminate them very quickly with all that splash damage. Down go every single snake. Oof, the Prince does have the Dark Crown, which is worth noting. He still has his Dark Orb as well. Fires it here, perfectly done. Let's go to slow down all these big defenses that are left. The Fire Mites hitting the air defense. It's actually getting hit with fire and ice, so it's slowing down and getting cooked all at the same time. And this is looking good for Demo, and he's celebrating. It's going to be another triple. So far, everybody in this matchup is perfect. We'll see if Tribe can keep the triple train rolling. GG. 150, make it 480. No, honestly, just one level is fair for $7. If you could upgrade one single level on an epic equipment, like not trolling, that's what I want to see. That's why I think the Glowy Ore is actually priced appropriately. Because I'm pretty sure that's enough to go up one level no matter what level it's at. But yeah, if I'm going to spend $7 on Starry Ore, I want 150 so that I can upgrade one equipment level. Even if it's the max one. For the lower levels, it might even be 2. But for that price, it should be. If you're not maxed. Alright, Nabrax is in. The pressure is on. Let's see if he can keep the triples rolling here. It's got to keep Tribe's hopes alive. It's do or die time. Alright, next invis is in. RC charge from the right side. He does have the Lava Hound with the Ice Block trick here, which I'm a big fan of. Champion will get through the early Tesla, moving into the air defense. Get that taken care of. He's got 7 more invis, so he's trying to get a lot of value here with the Royal Champion. Next one's down. He's going to go for the Monolith. Drops in an Earthquake to soften up some of these defenses as well. Okay. Double Giant Bomb. He's got the Overgrowth. That's going to help path the Royal Champion. He's going all in on this RC charge. Next invis is down. Again, with the back-to-back invis, if you just intend for your RC to die, I really am curious as to why they're bringing the Fox and not the Phoenix. Because they're not benefiting from the Fox at all if they don't use the RC timing. I'm very confused about that choice. But we'll see if he's going to be able to get it done. Yeah, the Fox got absolutely nothing. A Phoenix would have been much better. I know he's got the Phoenix on the Prince, but maybe something else could have been more helpful. It's hard to say. Who am I? I'm just a scrub. These guys are the pros. They know better than I do. Alright, we do have a rocket balloon on the right side. We do have the Furnace on defense as well. Okay. Siege Barracks. Baby Dragon at the top side of the base, and there we go with the main group of dragons. He's going to utilize this pathing. There's the early Ice Block Lava Hound that's going to tank a bunch of that initial damage from the air defense, the Expo, and the defending Prince. It's going to give the Dragon some time to get through the Prince and the air defense, and he doesn't have to pop that early Warden's ability either. Dragons will continue pushing in. He's got another Baby Dragon on that top left side, trying to make sure these trash buildings on the outside don't pull all of his dragons away from the core. Warden's ability going off. Rocket balloons from the left side trying to go for the air defense, but only one goes over. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. It just barely stays alive. That pathing was very unlucky, but the dragons should be able to take care of it fairly quickly here. Town Hall's still firing away. We got some super minions from the right side of the base. Alright. Dice Tosser doing some damage to the queen on the bottom side of the base. She's trying to work her way through the multi-archer tower. Town Hall is being worked on now. Needs to go down. He doesn't have any more hero abilities. No more spells. Does he have enough dragons? That is the question. Still have the giants getting through the mortar on the bottom side. It'll get some damage onto the Barbarian King. Down goes the queen. Alright, the prince has gone down to Phoenix as well. Just a few buildings left to get through. The king's going to hold him up on time, though. I'm worried this is going to be a time fail. The Barbarian King, the best air defense in the game, is going to distract everything on the left side. And he's only got 13 seconds, and this is going to be the first fail of the match. It's going to be a time fail. Looks like he's going to get, what, 97? Yeah, I think he's going to stop at 97 here. Nice try to Nabrax, but it took just a little too long. Good try. 700 at max. Oh yeah, for the glowy. But yeah, there's some sort of event going on. I need to look at the details of that. I think I'm actually supposed to do a video for it too. I'm not supposed to, but there's an option to do a video for it. I think I'm supposed to do one for the Summer Jam too, which I'm a little late to the party for that. But I did do a video, I just never posted it. I need to look and see if I have enough time. Because I think if I get a certain number of views, I get like 8 gold passes to give away. Or is it 5 or 8? Something like that. Either way. I need to try to do that if I still can. I'll worry about that later, though. Make sure I do it tonight. Here we go. Badzinger just got a defense. Let's see if they can get a lead here against Tribe Gaming. Next invis down. This one is going to be an RC charge into Root Riders, as per usual. There's a recall. Very small RC charge this time around. Did not get a whole lot of value, just got a little bit of pathing there. We'll see if that was enough. We got the Warden coming in. Now, the trade-off for doing such a small RC charge, of course, is that he's got a lot more spells to work with for the actual Root Rider portion. Got the Troop Launcher coming in, Barrel of Monkeys tossing into the core of the base. We got the Royal Champion back in the mix. Here we go. Of course, that Rage Gem paired up with the healers to get things healed back up. We got the Overgrowth in the core of the base. We got the Fire Spitter on the right side, doing a bit of damage, doing a lot of damage. These Root Riders are getting absolutely toasted. Yikes. They went from being Root Riders to Firewood. Down they go. We got a Skelly spell on the bottom side of the base, distracting the King, the Ricochet Cannon, and the Monolith. A little bit of the Town Hall as well, which is not good because that poison's going to kill the Skellies very quickly. Got a nice Golem on the bottom side of the base with the Barbarian King trying to get through the enemy King. Royal Champion coming in to help. A bunch of troops moving into the Town Hall. Warden ability gets popped. It's going to try to keep things healthy. These healers, though, have already taken a bunch of damage. Actually, it looks like they're still taking damage. Are they not being protected by... Or did he not bring the Eternal Tome? That must have been the Healing Tome. Yeah, because they're getting healed back up, so he didn't even bring the Eternal Tome. I was confused there for a moment, because it's like, those healers are definitely still taking damage. Okay, I see. It worked out. The healers ended up they stopped taking damage. They must have been hit by like a Fire Mite or something. They got healed back up, which is good, but now they're getting hit by the Inferno Tower. The other thing that's not good is we don't really have a whole lot of troops left. There's one Root Rider in the mix, which will be able to open up the next wall, but I'm not sure about anything beyond that. We'll see. That multi needs to go down. These healers are absolutely getting wrecked. Down go all the healers. Royal Champion's trying her best to stay in there. We still have King and Queen ability. Is that going to be enough for the 3-star here? We'll see. If nothing else, he has to get at least 97% to try to keep that edge over Tribe Gaming. Or keep things tied up with Tribe Gaming. They have to hit 98 to get the lead over them. But right now, we're still in the 80s. Still has King's ability for now. I'd imagine he has the spiky ball, which will be able to grab a handful of buildings here. There's 87. Needs about 10 more. We're into the 90s now. Rocket balloons from the right side. We got lots of cleanup troops coming in. There's 95. How much more can he get? I don't think it's going to be a triple. It's going to be very close to the previous attack. Baby Dragon going off, but gets distracted. And that's going to be 95%. And Tribe Gaming are going to have the lead on percentage by 2 buildings. Sheesh. Good try. Hello, Kazim. Welcome in. Hello, Rika. So much better to listen to than Woody and Bash. I appreciate that. Maybe at some point in the distant future, I'll have a casting role with Supercell. Now, something more realistic, I would hope that, you know, GCC would consider bringing me back for that casting role, but I guess we'll have to see. This is a very close match, but Tribe Gaming now with a small lead. And if Ramirez can get a triple here, they'll maintain the lead no matter what in this round of attacks. But a defense for Badzinger opens up the door for them to take the lead back. See what happens. We got that Yeti on that right side, gets a few buildings out of the way. The Yeti might take out the Archer Tower. Okay, there's the invis for the RC. She'll start making her way in. This is also going to be a bit of a shorter RC charge. Oh man, that damage. That damage. Next invis comes in. Pops her ability. I'm again very curious about the decision making of using the Fox with the Royal Champion when you're doing back-to-back invis. I would love to be able to ask them why. There's the next invis. That took a lot of time getting through that tornado. Down goes the fire spitter. Next invis. I tried to zoom out on my iPad. I forgot I don't control this camera. Alright, where's he going to enter from? I'd imagine from the bottom. Yep, there we go. We got wall breakers coming in from 6 o'clock. Got ice golems coming in. Alright. It's got the rage gem with the healers. Got the Royal Champion in the mix. Root Riders, everything full send down the middle. The Troop Launcher coming in. Barrel of Monkeys getting tossed over the top. We got the Overgrowth coming in, covering up the Monolith and the Town Hall. Does have that Furnace on defense, but the Poison Spell taking it out. Alright. It's able to work through that. We got some Valkyries coming in to help out in the core as well. Take it down that last defensive Ice Golem. Everything else pushing in towards that Town Hall area. The Overgrowth should be wearing off here shortly. We still have the Warden's ability in the bag. We'll probably see that being used soon. Yep, there it is. Okay, it's going to keep everything safe, keep it protected. The Overgrowth wears off, but everything kind of dipped out to the left. Everything's skipping the Town Hall for now. That could be potentially bad news, but we'll see how everything paths. The Queen's up there in the area, so she might be able to help make sure this gets secured. We also do have that Giant there, but man, we need something to come back for that Town Hall. I'm getting a little nervous about it. Okay, the Giant's healthy, and he has Sneezy there for support, so he should be okay. Right? Yeah, the Giant does a ton of damage. It's going to be able to take the Town Hall down. That got a little spicy, though. Not going to lie. That was a little bit close for comfort here for Mr. Ramirez. But we still have the Royal Champion moving through. We still have the King with a spiky ball to use. The Giant's actually still moving. He finally goes down. That thing is so good. I don't think people really appreciate the the Giant. Alright, Fox coming in clutch, which I think it's the first time we've actually seen the Fox still be alive. Moving into the Expo and the top side of the base, and this is going to be a 3-star for Tribe Gaming, and they're going to be able to maintain their lead in this match. Nicely done to Ramirez. Very nice, very nice. Alright. He's recalling, that could be why. Yeah, I'd forgotten about the recall. But there have been a lot of examples tonight of people doing the RC charge with no recall and still using the Fox. Yeah, and you're right. Those are the ones that don't make any sense at all. But it's hard to say. Maybe they just don't feel like they have another good option for the RC because they have the Phoenix on the Prince usually. Who knows? Alright, big attack coming in. Again, all these attacks are very important. There's a lot on the line for this war. I'd be very nervous if I was playing in this. You want to shave off the Mohawk? Yeah, I think Mohawk's a bit of a bold choice. That's just me, I guess. And I'm not just saying it because I'm bald. Alright, here we go. We got Dima. If he triples, they'll still be behind on percentage, but they would rather be behind on percentage than be behind on stars. So a triple here is going to be very important. But RC making her way in. Next invis is down, pushing her to the multi-archer tower, but the traps are here. They were ready for the RC charge. Next invis comes down. RC being spun around, and this is another example of back-to-back invis with no recall, and we're still using the Fox. So this is what I was referring to more so than the last attack. Oh man, this RC's gonna be dead. She still has a bunch of invis to use. He's trying to keep her alive. He's doing a nice job of reacting with the spells. She's literally pushing her way through on 1 HP, making her way through to the cannons. Look at that. She's able to stay alive, and she's getting a little bit of health back from the Electro Boots. However, not enough to keep her alive for much longer after the invis run out. I'm impressed he was able to get that much value after the RC took so much damage. Now we got the Siege Barracks and the Queen. He needs to hurry up. He spent a lot of time on that charge. And he needs to get things going really quickly. He's got 2 baby dragons on the top right side of the base. And here we go with the normal dragons and the Prince and the Warden. And we have been seeing the new Dark Crown quite a bit with the Prince in these attacks today. At least for the ones that I've seen. Pretty much all the dragon attacks are using the Prince's Dark Crown, which is cool to see. And I didn't actually catch what he's using right now, but I would assume that's what he has on as well. Got the Queen and the Siege Barracks troops still walking on that left side of the base. Got Yetis coming in after her as well from the Siege Barracks. Dragons still making their way down, trying to get through this sweeper. Pops the Warden's ability, going to keep them safe through the Fire Spitter, Scatter, and Enemy Queen combo. Plus now we have that Monolith damage starting to come in. There's the Dark Orb from the Prince. Alright. Still making his way to that right corner. The Queen needs to get in and get this Town Hall down. Is this going to be another slightly risky situation with the Town Hall? No, we got the Giant in. Well, the Monolith is actually going to do a lot of damage. I don't think he gets the Town Hall here. Not with the Queen, anyway. Oh, boy, we're playing it risky again. You love to see it. Can the rocket balloons do it? Yes, they can. The Town Hall is secured. I think he's sweating over there. He should be after that. That's a very scary situation. But he's able to manage it. However, we got an air defense still left alive. We got the Monolith still left alive. And this is not going to be a 3-star. It is starting to look good for Tribe Gaming as they get another defense here. Nice try to Dima. It's going to be able to get it into the 90s. But that Monolith is going to hold. It's going to make a stand right here. Good try, good try. Even if it wasn't, he's out of time. Even if there was no Monolith, there's no time. I wouldn't call that a time fail, though. 96%, good percentage, but the lead extends for Tribe Gaming. As much as it's annoying that it happens, I'm actually glad that Stamina got disqualified. Also, hello, Ring. I'm glad Stamina got disqualified because this right here is how Golden Ticket should be decided. They shouldn't be decided because Stamina beat only Badzinger. I like that Tribe Gaming has to beat Badzinger to get their Golden Ticket, or vice versa. And I actually think it would be nice if Golden Ticket winners were disqualified from playing in these tournaments anyway. Like, I get they're allowed to play so they can get the prize money. Also, the Fireball for this attack. But I think it would be better if they weren't allowed to play after the Golden Ticket was secured. That way it's just everybody who's playing in it is up for grabs on the Golden Ticket. I wonder if they'll change it for that next year. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But for now, we got a Fireball that's about to come in. Oh, that Warden taking so much damage there. That was a clutch invis, though. Hopefully he didn't need that for the Fireball. He's got 5 more, though. That Warden's still taking a bit of damage. That Scatter Shot and Ricochet Cannon combo is crazy. There's invis all over the place. Look at that. Beautifully done. Straight to the core. Takes out the Clan Castle and a bunch of other buildings in that area. Man, that was a clean Fireball. I like that. Very nicely done. Got the Monolith firing away. We got the Prince firing away. Okay. Full send for the Root Riders. We got the Barbarian King. Almost said the Queen. We got the King down on the bottom side of the base. Alright, he's going to make his way through. I believe the Queen's in the mix with the Root Riders. Yes, she is. We got a Tesla farm popping up, though. That could be slightly annoying here for these troops, but King will continue to wrap his way around. Tornado Trap's actually going to hold the troops in place for just a little bit. That gives the King a little bit more time to get out ahead and make sure the funneling is properly done. Which he doesn't even need to really worry until he gets to that back bomb tower, which is where the troops could divert and move out of that compartment. They should move in towards the Fire Spitter. Gets through the bomb tower. Yeah, you can see all the troops are kind of dipping out to the right side now. We actually have a bit of a split. Some go to the left, some go to the right. Not super ideal, but we do have the Royal Champion with a Rocket Spear going straight to the Town Hall, which is nice. We can get that damage out of the way. Beautifully done. So he's not going to have to worry about that anymore. It's looking good for Kronos so far. King and Queen abilities still intact. We got a freeze. We got some cleanup troops in the bag. The only thing is, he's got under a minute to get through everything that is left. All right. Working on the multi-archer tower. That fire spitter is going to be doing a good bit of damage. So is the Giga Bomb, as it's about to go off as well. Ice Golem getting hit by a Spring Trap, it looks like. A freeze for the Expo, trying to keep this RC alive. If he could get a healer swap right here, that would be massive, but it doesn't look like the healers want anything to do with that Royal Champion. They're stuck on the Queen here, and down she goes. Now the healers will swap over to the Giant. Fire Spitter goes down. All right, we got the scatter shot here on the back end of the base. Can this clone Queen distract it? It looks like she will, while everything else works on making its way in there. And it looks like he's going to get it. It's going to be a triple for Kronos, and Tribe Gaming are another attack closer to taking the golden ticket. Nicely done. Looks like this is Tribe Gaming's time. Oh boy. Also, I could probably make this a little smaller, but it's fine. It's fine. We will be casting the entirety of next month's golden ticket, because multiple golden tickets are going to go out next month. I believe they'll be decided on stream. Because they're going to, obviously, whoever wins the final weekend next month will get the golden ticket, but it's also going to be the last weekend for points. So we should know who gets enough points to win the other golden ticket. And then the final golden ticket will be the last chance qualifier after that. So there's 3 left to go after this one. Alright, here we go. Next attack for Ninja. The pressure is on, as only Badzinger still down by a star and percentage. So he's got a triple here and then hope for a defense, as we are in the last round of attacks. So everything on the line here, anything less than a triple, and it's all but guaranteed for Tribe Gaming. Tornado Trap grabbing the Warden on the bottom side of the base. The Rage comes in. The Headhunter comes in as well. It was a clutch freeze. Oh my goodness, the damage is so much on the Warden. Oh, he's going to go to Fireball. Oh my goodness, a huge mishap. The Fireball goes off. The Warden is dead. And the hopes and dreams of only Badzinger are slipping away. Oof, that is rough. That is rough. You can see. And these guys are stressing out because they know that is going to be very, very difficult for Ninja to recover. They haven't shown the Tribe Gaming cameras, but I would imagine those guys are celebrating already. Alright, well, we'll see what happens here. Flameblinger's still pushing in. We'll get the Ricochet Cannon on the left side with the Archer Queen. At least the Flameblinger's getting good value. That's the positive of the entry here. Alright. King's trying to get through the enemy King to get to the Monolith there. He does have the Skelly spell distracting a little bit, but the King still taking the damage. Drops in an Invis to keep the King moving. Pops his ability. Down goes the Monolith, but the King also is going down. Okay. Headhunter gets sniped out of the defensive CC by the Queen, so that's good, but we do have the Furnace on defense as well. Going to need to deal with that. Oh, he doesn't have the poison because he was counting on taking down the Clan Castle with the Warden ability. So he's just going to have to deal with the Furnace, and that Furnace does a ton of damage. The healers are already dead. The Queen's going to be dead shortly as well. This attack just continues to fall apart as Ninja's trying desperately to save it. But the Queen goes to ability. She will grab the Town Hall, so it will not be a 1-star, but we got rocket balloons from the top side of the base. All the heroes are pretty much gone. We have the Queen on the left side, but that is not going to be enough. Nice try to Ninja, but a massive defense for Tribe Gaming, and they are just one attack away from winning the golden ticket. Technically again. But there we go. GG. Good try to only Badzinger, but they will have to try again next month. Also, only Badzinger will be currently in first place in terms of the points, if you take out the teams that have won golden tickets. So I think first place would be only Badzinger, and then second place Navi, third place Vatic, I believe is how it's going to shake out. Vatic would have been higher up, but they didn't even make it to the final weekend this time. With the remaining 3 tickets, I would like to see Navi, Vatic, for sure. And then I don't really have a strong favorite for the third. I might have said HTM, but HTM broke up apparently. So they are no longer with us. Which is a big bummer. No representation for North America. But that is typical, I guess. Oh boy. Alright. Last attack of the match. Tribe Gaming just need a 2-star. Any percentage. So just lock down the Town Hall, lock down the 50%, and they walk away with the big prize. I would be very surprised if they do anything super risky here. It looks like he's even going to blimp the Town Hall just to make sure it goes down. Which is a very smart call. Get through the Monolith. Giant Bomb, Giga Bomb going off. Lots of damage onto the RC. Still working through the Expo. Working through... Well, she will work through the Monolith eventually. She is moving very slowly at the moment. He's got one more Invis and a Recall. He's going to go with the Recall. Save the Invis for later. Now we do have the Ice Golem. The Root Riders coming in from the bottom side of the base. Here we go. Healers are in as well. Queen on the bottom side to make sure the funnel gets set. And imagine we'll see the Barbarian King off to the far left as well. There's that blimp over the top to make sure the core gets secured. Poison for the defensive furnace. Get that taken care of. There's the Warden's ability. Keeps everything protected. The blimp drops into the core. Alright, he drops in a freeze and a rage. He's not taking any risks here whatsoever. The Town Hall secured now. All he needs is that 50%, and we are at 40% and climbing. Almost at 40%. I figured if by the time I said it, it would have actually been there, but I was a little bit early. But now he's at 46, a few more buildings, and we're almost there. Tribe Gaming has officially won the golden ticket for July. Congratulations to them. We'll watch and see if he can triple this attack, but it doesn't really matter. They've gotten what they've come for here today. Now, the matches today are not over. There is one more match for the grand finals. But they're just happy that they got what they came for here this weekend. Very nicely done to Tribe Gaming. Congratulations. I wasn't sure the Tribe was going to be able to do it, but they were able to come through. So, massive props to them. Queen's still working the outside. Yeah, it's not going to be a triple, but it doesn't matter. That's not what he was going for. You can see the disappointment here for only Badzinger. Understandably, but they will have another opportunity. They will have a few more opportunities to try to get that secured. But the opportunities are running low. Alright. This one actually got pretty close, but 2 ricochet cannons on the back end is not going to do it. Sheesh. Check on this as well. Alright. GG's the Tribe. We can do a prediction for the final match. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The next prediction, well, the first prediction technically is up. So Tribe Gaming will play Elevate. And like I said, there's 3 golden tickets left after this. So we got Stamina, Dizzy. We got Carry, which was also a Dizzy team when they won, but they have changed. Elevate. So we're about to see 2 golden ticket teams play each other. This is apparently Boom Academy, if I'm understanding correctly, but they go by a different name in the Chinese server. And then 3 more. So hopefully we get to see Navi, Vatic, and then, like I said, I got no particular favorites for the last one. Maybe that'll be only Bad Zinger. We'll see. The whole points leaderboard thing's kind of neat that they're doing this year. But yes, if you guys want to put channel points in, you're able to. We'll close that before the first attack goes in. I don't know how long it's going to be before the last match kicks off. We probably have a bit of time. I will probably go ahead and do some attacks while we wait. Load my game up. So there's the full bracket. I'm covering up a little bit of it, but you can see, you get the gist of it. I was surprised that Navi got knocked and then got eliminated. It's disappointing for them. Man, that's such a big missed opportunity. Navi absolutely could have had their golden ticket this month. But they just didn't play well enough. Only Bad Zinger outplayed them. So maybe next month. I just want to see him in Atlanta. Alright. Actually, I'll just do it like this. And then we'll see the little timer pop up when they post it. I'm not going to do Legends hits yet. We'll do that after. I'm going to do a little bit of farming on my other Town Hall 17, and maybe we'll get it pushed up. So yeah, we got like 14 minutes left. So we can let the whole prediction timer run as well, which is good. So I think I need to put this little light a little bit higher. So I pulled out this light. This is my original lighting. Hold on. The suction cup's working really well. Jesus. The thing was stuck. But this is the first light I ever used for content. And for a while, this was the only light that I use. Now this is my third light. Let me try to adjust it like this, and hopefully it sticks to the back of the monitor. So that it lights up my face a little better. Also, it shut off because it's plugged in, but it was on 0 battery. That is a little better, I think. I mean, it's still technically light from above. The only other thing I could really do is maybe stick it to the bottom of the monitor. But then I think my iPad blocks it, so... I don't know. This isn't... Nope, it just fell. This isn't the best studio for lighting, that's for sure. Alright, let me see if I can re-stick it. I might have to clean the suction cup because it's stuck to the desk. Actually, let's see if I can... That should be fine. Yeah, should be good. And I think it will stay there. Oof. Just lick it. That'd be... well, nope. Okay, it just killed my camera on its way down. That's cool. Oh boy. Also, I started getting the shelf up. I was working on that when I was listening to what was happening in the World Finals. And then I was like, I kind of want to stream the last match. Last matches, I guess. And so we paused on putting up the shelf. I mean, the shelf is up. I just have to put stuff on it now. And then I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this. Get some pictures or something to hang up. Maybe a big WBB ad. A poster. Might be a good way to do it. Let's move this over here. Looking right at it is blinding me, but I'm trying to adjust it. Alright. You're excited? Your queen and king will be both maxed to Town Hall 9 tomorrow. Nice. Congrats. Alright, let's do some attacks here while we have some time. I should also do my raids, but I'm not going to do them right this moment. I might actually do them while we watch the next match. Or matches. It could be 2 more matches. We don't even know. Let's grab some loot. We can upgrade the prince. Since we're not really using them. And once the prince is maxed, we'll switch to dragons and upgrade the king. That'd be nice if all the heroes were interchangeable like that. Just change them up. But I kind of need my warden, my queen, and my RC for pretty much everything. What should I upgrade here? I guess traps. There's an archer tower that needs worked on. That one's got a long way to go. Let's do... It's just because I don't have enough gold for the other defenses. So we're just going to wait and save up gold. Who is that? Game developer? No, that's just Eve Maxey. He is... You won't even be able to see him if I do this. But he's just somebody who's in the community. He's one of the casters. Well, he's like their German caster. I don't know if he's like actually active in the community anymore. Because I know he used to be a streamer, but I don't think he is anymore. And he used to be a competitive player too. Eve Maxey was one of the main people on Tribe Gaming's roster back when Tribe Gaming was like with Itzu and all the other German guys. And he was also, I believe, on the roster when Lexnos was in Tribe Gaming. So I think it was Itzu, Lexnos, Hex, Maxey. Who else? I know I'm missing one. Somebody else. I don't have it memorized. Alright, here we go. But that is who that is. Take this, 20 trophies. Easy. Just gonna change this thing back to AC. It's getting toasty in here. See me sweating. Yeah, when they were still doing the mobile open, especially for the European mobile open, they loved having Maxey casting all those matches. Which honestly, I mean, I have nothing against Maxey, but I thought it was kind of a bummer that they gave him the role over people who were like still actually active in the Clash community. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's their decision who they want to hire. It just would be nice to see more people getting opportunities. Here we go. Still have 11 minutes. That'll give us time for a few attacks here. Oh, the king went to the outside of the base. That's cool. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Because of that, the king wasn't tanking for the log launcher. So it was not able to trigger the invis towers in the core. That worked out pretty well. There we go. They're still talking to Maxey. I don't know if we'd be able to hear them if I turned up the volume or not. No, they're still muted. Oh, we're not even live. There we go. I guess we were only off by a few seconds. There we go. 22 more trophies. Actually, how far am I from Legends on this one? 45, 43. Got a ways to go. Feels like where we were yesterday, to be honest. I need to get the spiky ball on this account. I actually don't have it. I didn't play that event on this account, apparently. It's hard to say why. This one should be easy. Another 20 trophies. I like getting, when I'm trophy pushing, I like trying to get at least 20 per attack. Because I feel like going 100 trophies every 5 attacks is a pretty good pace. At least that's the way I look at it. We got defensive balloons here. It's a bit unusual to have a defensive CC down here. That's good. And I'll take care of those. Alright, here we go. I don't know why I sent the log launcher. I didn't really need it. It's fine. Warden? Oh my goodness. You need to go up. Tornado is nasty. Oh my goodness, the poison on top of the tornado on top of the town hall poison. What a combo. And it's gonna make a lot of bacon. That was a good combo, I like that. Some decent bases here. Too bad it's still just the town hall 16. Still gonna get wrecked. We got 6 more minutes, 6.5 minutes before the next match starts. How long do we still have on predictions? Oof, I bumped my knee. We got 1 more minute on predictions before the time is up on those. So if you want to get points in, now is the time. 1 more minute. Nice, that timing was perfect. Love to see it. Okay, that'll work out nicely. King's got a pop ability already, though. That sucks. It's not ideal. queen alive a little bit longer. And let's start the hogs from the bottom. Increase that. Where should we heal next? Let's heal here. He'll move that way, I think. Oh god, I didn't see the multi-archer tower. Oh man, that heal was wasted. That heal was completely wasted. What am I doing? Uh-oh. At least the queen's not dead. That's good. My goodness. It's fine. There we go. Possibly 3 hours over 3 days of work. 1 hour per day, and then you see another 120 in savings. Very nice. Hello, Selena. Welcome in. It's good to see you. 4 more minutes for the next match. I want the shirt that Woody has. He has the, oops, wrong one. He's got, you can't see it, but he has that shirt that's got the balloon logo on the front. It looks really neat. It's a shame you can't see it in this frame, but I know exactly what shirt that is. Now, the shirt that I have is pretty cool, too. It's got the Hog Rider on the front. So I'm definitely, I definitely like this shirt. Here we go, next attack. See how high we can get in Legends, or in trophies. Will we bully a Town Hall 15 for 22 trophies? You can bet your sweet bippy we will. Let's bully this guy. I can actually save my CC here as well. I probably could have saved my CC on a lot of these hits, honestly. But, oh well. That was a nice invis. Perfectly placed. Which way is she gonna go? Okay. I wasn't sure. I'm gonna recall after that. We don't really need... Well, does she go for the scatter? No. If she'd went for the scatter, I would have gone with another recall, but she did not. This is almost a dead base, but not quite. There we go. I remembered not to drop the CC. Send a few Hog Riders here to take out some of these buildings over the wall. We'll start the hogs from the bottom side, actually. Alright, come on, get the scatter down so the hogs go to the right. Get the scatter down. Oh my goodness, that was not ideal. That's fine. Everything's fine. One and a half minutes. It's about time for the match. So this will probably be my last attack for now. Wait for this poison to wear off as much as I can before we pop for the new Hog Riders. Still have a bunch of defenses on the back end. There we go. GG. Everybody thinks Elevate's gonna win. All the casters, there's their predictions. I would predict the same. I think Elevate's probably gonna win. But we'll see. Maybe Tribe's on a roll now. Now, the only thing that's up in the air at this point is prize money. That's it. But hopefully we see some cool attacks out of it. We shall find out. Show your support at event.supercell.com to earn your rewards. It's probably too late now, but feel free to check it out if you haven't yet. From what I've heard, you have to basically watch the entire thing, or almost the entire thing, not quite the entire thing, to get all the rewards. And you have to sit there and actually answer trivia questions to get your rewards. Match starting soon. Alright. We got going on in here. Alright. Hey, George, does Hog Puppet depend on level of your hogs? No. So the level of the hogs out of the Hog Puppet is its own separate thing. And you can check what level if you go to your equipment. Yeah, I see they started their attack, but that's fine. That's a Root Rider attack. We don't care. So if you click on it, so at level 17, you get up to level 9, and then obviously level 18 gives you level 10 Hog Riders, and that's as high as they go. But yeah, you can just click on that to kind of see where you're at. Oops. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's like I did something wrong, the screen's black. Alright, how is P. Castro doing to open up this match? Is he going to get them a 3-star to kick it off against Elevate? That is the question. Also, if Tribe Gaming do win, we get to see another match as well. It'll be a bracket reset. Thanks, no problem. Happy to help. Got Root Riders on the right side, Queen... Healers. Queen has Sneezy over there. We got the Warden, Apprentice Warden coming in. Here we go. Playing it a little bit risky with the Town Hall on the backside, but not too bad. He does have most of his troops heading straight that direction. Got a Troop Launcher coming in. Delayed drop for that. We got the Royal Champion back in the mix. Barbarian King to the outside of the base on the top side. We got the Overgrowth on the Town Hall, the Dice Tosser, and the Fire Spitter. And the Poison Tower. He's got a lot of important things covered up there to make sure all that damage isn't coming down on his troops at the same time, while he deals with all these other defenses in the meantime. So everything's going to work across the top side. It'll join up with the Barbarian King, and then eventually the Overgrowth will wear off. They'll be able to take these buildings down, and there we go. The Overgrowth wears off just in time. Freeze for the Town Hall and the Dice Tosser to keep that damage off his troops. The healers taking a bit of damage as well, but it looks like they're getting healed back up. He popped the Warden's ability. Looks like they're rocking the Healing Tome and the Rage Gem. We've seen that a few times today. No Healing Tome here. Alright, or not, sorry, not no Healing Tome. It's no Eternal Tome here. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. The RC died, though. That is not ideal. Royal Champion going down. Everything's still slowly but surely pushing its way through. Got that Monolith on the back end of the base. We got a Skelly spell for the back end as well. We still have King ability, Queen ability. Pops the Queen on the left side. He's going to try to speed things up because he is down to the last 25 seconds on the clock. Question's going to be, does he have enough time to get through everything? Because I believe he has enough power. I mean, he still has a bunch of, or not a bunch, but at least a handful of Root Riders to open up these walls. 14 seconds. I don't think he's got enough time. He's going to fall just a little bit short. Nice try to P. Castro. He's trying to hold on to that ball for the last few seconds here. And there it goes. Oh my goodness, this is actually going to be really close. 2 seconds to go, and he's still going to fall just a little short. The Storage and the Monolith, both on 1 HP. Jeez. That was almost a triple. Good try. I didn't think it was going to be that close. I'd love to have that golden hammer that Woody has behind him. I know Galadon had one, but I think Galadon sold it on his Whatnot app, which I think is against Supercell terms of service. But Galadon's been selling a lot of Supercell merch. I'll have to look into that and see if that's actually like something that's allowed or not. So I'm just curious. To reopen the old TOS. Here we go. Warden on the right side of the base. He is going for a fireball. No Electro Boots on the Royal Champion. I think it's a bold choice. Is it really worth hitting 4 buildings over taking down a bunch of other stuff with the boots? I don't know. Ooh, that Warden. It's getting a little spicy. We saw one Warden fail earlier. So we'll be keeping an eye out for a potential follow-up fail. But so far, Max is keeping a good eye on the Warden, making sure he's not going down. Let's see where he's going to send the fireball. Down goes the scatter. We got a Tesla popping up over there. The angry jelly is a lot less angry, not going for the defenses anymore. But here we go. The invises are coming in. Down goes the Tesla to the jelly. And another amazing fireball to the core of the base. Look at the value there. That was great. Also, the timing with the angry jelly taking down that Tesla at the very last second. Perfectly executed. Good stuff from Max. Alright, what's next? We're just under the 2-minute mark now. He does have a blimp to potentially send over the top. The Headhunter's getting sniped, though. Not helping him out a whole lot there. The second one does also get sniped. Alright, rip the Headhunters. But the Warden's able to help get through the enemy Queen. He needs to probably get the rest of this attack going. We got a blimp from the top side of the base. The clock's still ticking away. Going to do a little Yeti Bomb at 12 o'clock. Takes out the gear tower. It's going to distract the heroes for just a little bit. Should grab the Inferno Tower as well. Yes, okay. Not the biggest value Yeti Bomb, but I guess it does the trick. Warden Walk's still going. Town Hall shots are coming in. King pops his ability on the top side of the base. Opens walls. Sends the balls across the defenses. Alright. Takes out the monolith here, or it should. There we go. That took a little longer than I thought it would. Queen's going to move in, take out the defending prince. We got another rage for the Warden on the right side of the base, trying to take down this town hall. Rocket Spear, Royal Champion from the bottom. She's going to move in and take out the dice here shortly. It'll keep that damage off the Grand Warden as well. Alright, down goes the dice tosser. Eventually, I thought it was going to go down a little quicker. I'm used to seeing the boots in action. And it looks like the RC is going to pick up the Warden support as she continues moving in. Invis for the Warden just in time. Just barely keeps that Warden alive there. He's going to go with another Rage, too, to keep him going. He's going to rage up the healers, rage up the Warden. Is he able to get through everything on time? He's got 20 seconds left. Stow's the Queen alive. Rocket balloons from the top side of the base. Man, I don't think he's got enough time to get through everything. That, what's it called? The Fire Spitter still firing away. Finally goes down. The Inferno Tower's going down, but the Warden dies, and this is not even going to be a time fail, just a defense for Tribe Gaming. Nice try to Max. What an interesting attack, though. That was very interesting. Good try, good try. You don't see Max fail very often. Also, what was the percentage on the first hit from Tribe? Are we tied at 98%? I think we might be tied on percentage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pete Castro also got 98%. Hello, Abid. Bad luck? Yeah, that was a little unfortunate. I hate to say it, but I think if he did bring the Electro Boots, that probably would have been a triple. Man, I don't know how you can leave the best equipment in the game at home. But yeah, look at that. We're tied up at 19.6% for each team. And then we got Mr. Ricky Rez coming in with the next attack for Tribe. Trying to pump up that payout. Get a bigger paycheck. Although, no matter what happens, I know they're happy with the results of this weekend, even if they lose this match. Because they got that golden ticket, they're going to get a trip to Atlanta. So we'll get to see Tribe in the good old USA. I'm so excited for the World Championship. I can't wait to go. I'm going to try to talk to as many people as I can again. Because you never know when your next Clash of Clans trip might be your last. I was definitely surprised when they stopped doing the North American Mobile Open, because I figured we'd have that going on for a little while. And then boom, it was gone. Just like that. Yo, Salita with the 100 biddies. Thank you so much for that support. Thank you. I appreciate that. Archer treat? Yeah, we can do an archer treat. You want to give him a stick or a bacon? We have a little of each right now, and I need to go buy more stuff. I'll probably buy more selections, more variety, and then give people options. But at least right now we got the 2 choices. Also, this attack's looking good for Mr. Bakirez. Got lots of Root Riders moving through. We got the healers moving through. Barrel of Monkey still flying over the top. Overgrowth on the back end of the base. Stick, you always choose bacon. Sounds good. Also, we got the dog cam. This is going to be the first snack on the dog cam. We'll have to get him up on his bed. I'm not worried about kind of... We're going to steal the spotlight from Rakira's here for a moment. I need to set up a scene that is just dog cam. I'll try to remember to do that. I should actually write it down. Archer. You're gonna have to go back over there to your bed, buddy. Over here. Archer. Sit down. Okay, he's like right on top of the camera. I'll stand up and do it. That'll be easier. Easier to direct the puppy. Kira's gonna get it. It's still looking good, but Dice Tosser's gonna be rough. Over here. Sit. Be sick. Good boy. Go. He didn't even run away with it this time. He's gonna sit there and chomp on it. So I'll leave him on camera until the snack's gone. Rakirez gets the triple for Tribe Gaming. Very nice. Alright, alright. I think I'm going to move that light over there. I'm still trying to figure out the lighting. I still look so dark. Actually, I should look into the camera settings and probably brighten it up that way too. I didn't even think about it, but when I reset everything, I probably didn't go back and fix my camera settings. So that's probably also part of the problem. That was a nice attack indeed. Good stuff. That was the last stick that we had down here. I think there might be a few more upstairs. I'll have to check. Then we need to buy more. Alrighty. Next attack is in. We have Padalino. He just goes by Pato these days. Gotta try to triple to keep up with Tribe Gaming. If he triples, we'll stay tied up on percentage. So we'll see what happens. Also, what a base here from Tribe Gaming. This is an odd one. Have they been running this one all day? I haven't watched all the matches, so I don't know if this is a new base or not. Who won the giveaways? I don't remember all the names, but we did it live on stream. I should probably also go back and tag the winners in the Twitter comments. I need to do that. Actually, let me start writing stuff down. So I keep saying I need to do this, I need to do that. If I don't write it down, I'll forget. But we did do it live on stream. Was it yesterday? I don't remember. That was Friday. I already forgot what the other thing was that I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, camera settings. I'll just keep my notepad in front of me, and if I think of anything else, we'll do it. Alright. The doggo has finished up his snack. So we'll say goodbye to him for now. If I can find the button. Delete this one. I don't need that anymore. Where did the doggy cam go? Oh, there it is. It's clear at the top. And there's Pato. Is he going to triple the weird base? Looks like he might. Oh, this is a stacked back end, though. He's got the scatter, which just went down. Got the gear tower, the defending prince, the multi-archer tower, the giga bomb. That's a lot of stuff to get through. Is that the defending RC that's still alive as well? Yes, it is. Man, I don't know if he's going to be able to get through. He's got the wall break on the top side of the base. He got 48 seconds left. That shouldn't be an issue. Still has the spiky ball for the Barbarian King. Okay. Frosty coming in clutch with these extra ice things as well. Slowing down the multi-archer tower, helping to keep the queen alive a little bit longer. The Giant making his way through. Man, the Giant is so good. But we do have the defending print, or the RC, sorry. But he's got it. It doesn't matter. The defending RC goes down. And that's a triple, and we are going to stay all tied up. Nicely done. That's a base built by End for Boom Academy and the Chinese Golden Ticket. I see. I need to reach out to End and see if we can't get him as a base builder. I think he probably already builds for, like, what, Blueprint? See what they pay him. I wouldn't mind having some of those, like, super high-profile builders for WBB. He builds for Navi. Well, I meant, like, what org does he build for? I know he builds for Navi. Because those builders, they'll build for an org, they'll build for a team. Usually, build for themselves. But I'm pretty sure the Navi guys are all, like, with Blueprint. Because I'm pretty sure all the other Navi players also build for Blueprint. I don't know if Blueprint is like an exclusive org either. Because some orgs, they let their builders build for other orgs. I feel like Blueprint's probably not one of them. You've never seen him associated with any base building org? I'll look it up real quick. We'll find out. There it is. Navi End Blueprint. Oh, alright, I fixed. I hate how it does that. There we go, we're still live. Alright, how's Kronos looking? How's Kronos looking? It's not looking too bad. Another thing I would like to do in general is try to get into the Chinese market. If I could find some way to do that, I feel like we'd do really well. So there's probably not a lot of base building orgs in the Chinese market outside of just Chinese base builders, which End technically is, right? I believe End is from China. This is not looking good. Hello, I'm Genty. Welcome in. Yeah, this is gonna fall short. Nice try to Kronos. Nice try, nice try. But there's just too much left. It is gonna be another defense for Elevate. That's gonna make things interesting moving in. We're about halfway through the match. It's gonna be pretty close. He still has the King's ability. Gigabomb's gonna go off. Takes a chunk out of the Giant. The Queen clones are disappearing. Ricochet cannon. This could be just a time fail, potentially. He needs to pop that King's ability. You got 5 seconds, pop it. There you go. Gets a few more buildings taken down, but yeah, this one's not going to get it. I think we could call that a time fail, though, because that Queen could have finished off those last few buildings. So that's a time fail for Kronos, but 93%. A fail's a fail nonetheless. Very nice try to him. Thank you for the shout out for Selena. I always forget about doing shout outs. I'm so bad at it. But yes, if anybody's watching and you haven't, you're not following Selena, go check her out in the link in the chat. Give her a follow. Alright, next attack, we've got Leo from Elevate coming in. Shout out Rhonda. Yeah, also go check out Rhonda. She might do chicken streams. What do we got here? Looks like another Root Rider attack. The Royal Champion from the top side of the base. Alright. See if they could take advantage of the defense they just got. So they need to hit... I don't remember. What was the percentage for that last attack? $93. So he needs to hit 94 or better to take the lead from Tribe Gaming. You should do a puppy stream. Heidi got her cast off her leg now. That's good to hear. And yes, I agree. Let's do a puppy stream. I should do a puppy stream too. I haven't actually been out to like test my IRL stream stuff lately. But I think I'm going to do it differently anyway, so I guess it doesn't even matter. But I need to do more IRL stream stuff, especially before Atlanta, because I'm going to do a new system and I'm going to have to make sure that system works. Dual puppy streams. Sounds like a plan. It'll be a long distance puppy date. Archer's excited about it. This attack's looking solid so far, except that Town Hall is it's making me feel a little nervous. She's got absolutely nothing going for it at the moment. Everything's just taking the long way around. He does still have a few invis he can use. I think the RC will eventually work her way in there. There's the Warden's ability. Pops it very late, but that's a good thing. Keeps everything protected in the core of the base, and there we go. We got the Royal Champion onto the Town Hall. No worries at all. I wasn't worried. Who was worried? Nobody was worried. Town Hall secured. We got the 2-star, but now he needs to hit into that 90% range. More specifically, 95% is what he's looking for. Or a triple. A triple would be even better, obviously. Get him in the lead on stars instead of just percentage. This is looking crushed. What am I talking about? He still has King ability, Queen ability, still has an Invis. RC's still healthy. Look at her go. Yeah, this is a 3-star all day long. Beautiful attack by Leo and Elevate, taking a lead over Tribe Gaming. The RC does go down, but she gets the Dice Tosser taken care of. Queen's used her ability, so we got the Giant running around. We've already seen the Giant do crazy things. There's the King's Spiky Ball, and that's a 3-star all day long. Making hard mode look easy. Nicely done to Leo. And don't forget, the Giant we're watching today is in hard mode, so it's not even maxed out. So if you've got the action figure equipment for your Queen, you should max that thing out. It is insanely good on a lot of different strategies. I should do a tier list for equipments. I should do one for pets too. Let's do tier lists for everything. Alright, who's next? It's gonna be Nebrax with the next attack. Pato on defense now. Pressure's on Tribe. If they want to keep up, they gotta triple here and hope for a defense. Otherwise, they'll be trailing going into the last round of attacks. RC charge into dragons this time. 12 dragons. That's a lot of them. He's also got the ice block trick for the Lava Hound. It's loaded up and ready to go. I like the pathing for the RC. She could potentially get 2 air defenses here, depending on which way she goes. Never mind. She will get a sweeper, though. Next invis down. This is another one of those back-to-back invis, even though you've got the Fox equipped type scenarios. Okay. Maybe one of these days I'll start doing interviews on my channel, and we'll interview players and ask them questions like that. Next invis, Dice Tosser gets a shot off, but that's fine. It goes down, Fire Spitter goes down. Look at this RC charge, though, going from the right side of the base all the way to the left corner to take the Town Hall down. Oh, she's not going to get it. But she does damage it quite a bit. That's still an insane charge, just straight through the middle of the base. Alright. Very nicely done. A little bit of cleanup on the right side. We got the Fire Mites coming out, though, so they're not going to do much. Well, Queen snipes the Fire Mites, so the archers are protected. The dragons are coming in. They do have the other sweeper, though, so I guess that first sweeper didn't even matter much. Ice block for the Lava Hound to distract and tank. So far, so good. There's the Warden's ability, too. He's going to get even more out of that Lava Hound as it moves across, trying to pick up any traps that might be there. Making his way to the other air defense, keeping the Prince protected. Prince pops his ability. Was that intentional? I'm not so sure. I don't think it was. The Prince is almost dead, actually. What in the heck happened to the Prince there? I thought he was healthy. He's not looking so healthy now. My goodness. Still have the Queen on the top right side. Siege Barracks troops are up there helping her out. Got the wall break in for the scatter shot. They'll be able to grab the air defense off that top side. The town hall is going to be low because remember the RC was in there. Down it goes very quickly. The Royal Champion helped get that down as well. Can he get through everything that's left? The other question is going to be time. He's got that Phoenix on the right side from the Prince helping to take care of the scatter shot. Giant still running around, but he's going to go down shortly. Super Minions, however, they'll be able to get rid of the Expo, get rid of the Ricochet Cannon. Yeah, but everything on the left side's dead. I don't think he's got quite enough push to get through. This one's going to fall short. It's going to be another defense for Elevate. And Elevate got to be happy about the results here. It's looking like we might not see that bracket reset. But there's still a few more attacks to go. But man, it's looking good for Elevate. Good try, good try. That percentage is low too in this kind of situation. Alrighty. We're getting down towards the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think the best army is at Town Hall 15? Queen Charge Lalo. But there's a lot of good armies at Town Hall 15. It's like the lower you go in Town Hall levels, the more armies there are until you get to like Town Hall 8. And then it starts shrinking quite a bit. I guess Town Hall 9 actually. Because things open up more at Town Hall 10. Town Hall 9's quite a bit less. Town Hall 8's even less. And then once you're down to Town Hall 7, dragons are pretty much the only thing. Video delay. Oh, you're right. I don't know why that happened. It didn't seem like we were off by much, though. Oh, what? It still says it's not live. Why is it refusing to go live? Now it's lagging. Okay. It does not want to go live. I don't know what the deal is there. I guess we'll just have to live with a delay. Oh, for me, the audio. My audio's out of sync? I guess the only real way for me to test that is to turn on my own audio. Oops. So let me see. I can say something and... So let me see. I can say something. Actually, the best way to do it is this. Actually, the best way to do it is this. It seems synced to me. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. The claps worked. Claps don't lie. Maybe you need to refresh on your end? It's fine? Okay. Maybe Rhonda needs a refresh. Or she says it's fixed now. I don't know. Either way, we're good to go. Either way. Alright. Can he triple this? We missed most of Bernal's attack because I was troubleshooting. But I'm not sure if he can get this or not. There's the ability. There's the spiky ball bouncing around. Tribe Gaming desperately need a defense, and it looks like they're gonna get it. Man, the percentage here, well, he's still gonna be able to hit 90, so the percentage is still gonna be good for Elevate, but they didn't get that extra star they were looking for. They're still gonna be in a good position here going into the last round of attacks, though. They can't be unhappy about that. Actually, are they gonna be up by 1 star or 2? I don't even know what the score is anymore. I think they're up by... You need more than a refresh. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Oh, man. Alright, well, they'll show the score here shortly. I think they're up by 1 star. Elevate are. If Bernal had tripled that, that'd be pretty much game over. Because if you're up by 2 stars going into the last round of attacks, the only way to lose is to do a 1 star for your last attack. And here we go. We got Teamper coming in with the next attack, the last attack for Tribe. Let's see, let's see. He has to triple, there's no question about that. He absolutely has to 3-star, and then they need a defense. So we'll see what happens. He's got Rocket Spear with the Royal Champion. Okay. It's going to be a Root Rider attack, and Viz for the RC. He's just going for a short charge. Got Giant Arrow and Healers. No Giant for the Queen this time. Interesting decision. I mean, the Healer Puppet's still really good. It's funny, he takes almost the full 30 seconds to look at all the equipments for the heroes, and then he's going to keep clicking on them throughout the whole attack. Oh, man. Next Invis is down. That's going to be the last one. The Expo drops. The Recall comes in. Alright, alright. Needs a little bit of cleanup on that left side, but there we go. He's going to do the double Earthquake, the Giant Arrow, and the Log Launcher trick down the middle of the base. Here we go. And he's going kind of risky here because it's all or nothing to win this match. Either it's a 3-star or they are done for the day. Even if it is a 3-star, they still might be done for the day depending on what Elevate does with their last attack. But they need the 3-star for a chance to keep on playing. Queen's moving out to the right side of the base. She's going to kind of walk to the outside, but that's okay. We got the Root Riders coming in. We got the Ice Golem coming in to help do some freezing. There we go. Why is the freeze so slow to expand for the Ice Golem? That's a bit weird. Spring Trap for the Yeti in the core of the base. Alright. Healer coming back over. Didn't quite get the Monolith down. I do believe that was the goal for the Log Launcher. But it is low, so it shouldn't take much to get knocked down. There's an Overgrowth on the backside of the base. Covers up the Fire Spitter and the Town Hall here. Poison down for the Furnace out of the defensive Clan Castle. Healers keeping up with everything, trying to keep things healed up. Do find a Seeking Air Mine here. Valkyrie on the right side of the base. It's unlucky for the healers to keep finding Seeking Air Mines when you got the Sneezy there, spawning the booze to check for any traps in the area. But you can see the, there we go. There they go. That's what I was talking about. But the Sneezy was off to the left more so than the healers were. So a little bit off-centered, which means they were taking some of that damage. Now the Fire Spitter getting damage on the healers. The healers are going down. But the Queen's moving in. She will take the Town Hall down. So at least that much is secured. But can he 3-star? I don't think he can. I don't think there's quite enough left on offense here. And this is going to be a defense for Elevate, which means Tribe Gaming are likely going to finish in 2nd place. Good try. But the King's not going to get it done. You can see Elevator celebrating. They are going to win 1st place this month. Congratulations to them. They get another big payday. Very nice, very nice. I guess another one of the perks for letting golden ticket teams compete in the monthly qualifiers after they've gotten their golden ticket is at least they get to stay sharp and they get the practice that they need for, especially after meta changes. Like, the first couple of months, things can change quite a bit if you don't get to play in these big tournaments. Now, of course, community tournaments can also fill in for that practice. So you can still make the argument that golden ticket teams don't necessarily need to continue playing in qualifiers. Who gets the golden ticket? Tribe already got the golden ticket. Tribe Gaming won the golden ticket from the last match because Elevate already has a golden ticket. So both of these teams will be playing in Atlanta. Only Bad Zinger was the only team left that didn't have a golden ticket besides Tribe. So once they got eliminated, it was GG's. It was decided. And then this match will be decided with this attack. He just needs a 50% 2-star. The only thing that this match was for prize money. To decide who gets the 1st place versus 2nd place. And for Tribe to win 1st place, they had to beat Elevate twice, but they're not going to get it. Not going to get the opportunity. Elevate's just been dominating in this one. They're looking good. They're definitely ready for the championship here in a couple of months. So that is happening at the very end of October. I haven't gotten my hotel yet, but I'm planning to leave. I'll probably leave that Wednesday, which is the October 29th. So I'll leave that Wednesday because I'm driving down. I want to get there like Thursday. Maybe I'll leave Thursday morning and get there like Thursday night. That might be a better idea. So I can check into the hotel Thursday night. And then that gives me all of Friday, I believe. Because I think the event's only Saturday, Sunday. But I'll double check on that. I want to get to the event a day early, basically, so I can like walk around Atlanta, meet people, and do whatever. How long of a drive? It's going to be like 12-hour drive, roughly. It says 11 hours and some minutes, but I just rounded up. Especially because it doesn't take into account me stopping for gas. Which, whenever I stop for gas, I'll just grab a snack and a drink and use the restroom then. Try to keep the drive efficient. But if I can clock in at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, then I'll just basically leave the night before at 1 a.m. I don't know. I'll get it all figured out, though. I don't know if I really want to drive through the night, because that'll just make me extra sleepy. Plus, I won't be able to see anything on the way down. I don't usually get to take big road trips. I want to see the sights. So maybe I'd leave it like 6 a.m., 5 a.m., something like that. I don't need to see Ohio or Kentucky. I see them enough. So once I get to Tennessee, I want to see some things. Although it's all probably going to look pretty similar from the highway anyway. Also, nicely done to Salino. He's going to get a triple to wrap things up here for Elevate for a convincing victory. He only needed the 2 stars, but he's going to get all 3. So they would have won no matter what Tribe Gaming had done in their last attack. GG's. Also, I've gotten to meet Max twice at Clash of Clans events, so this will be the 3rd time I get to see him. There's a few people this will be the 3rd time. Of course, it'll be a 3rd time for Lexnos, Carbonfen. I'm assuming Carbonfen's going. I'd imagine he's probably part of the main casting. 3rd time, I think, for Bash as well. Yeah, because Bash was in San Diego too. Which is funny, because Bash lives actually pretty close to me. We should do an IRL collab sometime. I'll mention it to him when I see him in Atlanta. I don't know what we'd do, but we'd figure something out. Congratulations to Elevate taking the 1st place prize. Are they going to show the prize pool breakdown before we exit the stream? Carpool. Well, Bash is going to be flying to Atlanta. He's getting a paid flight. Now, if I get invited by Supercell, which is unlikely, I think, at this point. I gotta drive, I'll be back later if you're still on. Sounds good, Cell. But if I were to get an invite, like, late, the only way that I wouldn't drive down is if they offered to give me a flight. But even if they, like, offered me an invite, I would probably say at that time, like, you don't need to get me a flight. I'll just drive down. But if you can help me with a hotel, that'd be great. Hey, we're on a 15 win streak now. Very nice, Alex. Keep it going. Best of luck. Ugh. I apologize if I'm still missing war attacks. I was starting to log onto that account again, and then I've just been so insanely busy. I haven't touched it again. I need to cut off some of my obligations for Clash of Clans so that I can focus on other things. But I've got WBB to worry about. I'm trying to run a clan, run CWL every month. That's the main thing that I need to cut down on. I need to get more help on that aspect. That's a big time commitment. I need to do streaming. I need to do YouTube. That's a big time commitment. So yeah, I need to basically reorganize my times. I don't think they're going to show. They're doing an interview here. Their interviews take forever. So I think that's going to be it for Worlds today. All right. Rhonda says drive safely. Drive it like you stole it. Remember, speed limits are just a suggestion. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. Not speed, but I need to actually take the icons off of the chat overlay for a little while, because I'm going to start applying for Twitch Partner. I probably won't get it this month, but I might get it next month, depending on how things go. But I don't want them to evaluate my channel and then ban me because I have those on there, because technically that's against TOS. So I will add that to my list of things to do. Like, I'm allowed to have mixed chat on my screen, but the icons that show like YouTube or Kick, I can't have, according to Twitch's rules. Which is stupid. And if Twitch is watching this and evaluating my channel for an upgrade, that rule is insanely stupid. You should change it. That's all we'll say about that. Alright, let's do some attacks again. Let's do some Legends attacks. Too many freaky rules, yeah. That's a particularly dumb one, especially because multi-streaming is quickly becoming the future for content creators. And all they're doing by putting in rules like that, which they don't even enforce, to be honest, because lots of streamers have chats combined on their overlay, and they never enforce it, except like selectively, which they shouldn't do. Either do or don't. But yeah, that's not a good rule to have, considering the way things are going for streamers. Alright, let me get rid of that, get rid of this. That's the wrong button. There we go. Alright, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. They should also let you chat without verifying your phone number. Well, they're trying to make sure you're not a bot, Rhonda. That, and they're trying to get some data off of you, so they can sell it. Give them all your data. They want your blood type, too, if you want to chat on Twitch. Gotta give them your blood type. Also, we lost our war. Very annoying. Man, we missed a bunch of attacks. Dagruich? Stro? Didn't Stro miss war attacks recently, too? Let's see. We had one missed hit here. That was ready. We won't kick him this time. I'll probably boot out that Town Hall 12. Let's go to my main account here. Let's also get a prediction started. Oh, I never did the payout for the other prediction. Elevate 1. There you go. Prediction is up. It's A+. I don't even know my blood type, to be honest. They could torture me for that information, and I wouldn't be able to give it to them. So when's that Town Hall 12 been on last? It says recently. Bootstro. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Played a day ago. We'll leave Dagruich for now, but... I'm gonna wait a little bit before we do a war. It's only 5 o'clock, and I gotta bench a bunch of people. So let's just do Legends attacks. It is Hog Rider time. Why do I have dragons? We're not doing that. I think I did a Dragon War attack is why. Which I shouldn't have, because it didn't succeed. You know what I got all my triples with in War? Hall Gliders. Hopefully the same stays for Legends. We'll see. We shall find out. Let me change my stream title too. Just change this one. We won't worry about the rest of them. It's fine. Alright. I've hit this base before recently, but I can't remember how I did it. Or what the approach was exactly. So we'll just go for it and see what happens. Oh shoot. I wasn't paying attention. See if we can get that fire spitter, that'd be nice. Why is the fox not working? There's no way the timing was that messy. That's stupid. Scammed? I'm getting scammed. Let's freeze that up. Okay. Got a bunch of junk on the top side of the base where the king's gonna go. That's okay. Queen and the siege machine will move in. That works. Here we go. My buttons aren't working. I'm trying to tap. The taps are not registering. What happened? Eric with the raid. Hey, welcome in, raiders. Thank you for the raid, Eric. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream, man. That was kind of an exciting finish there for the golden ticket. I had to hop on and cover those last few matches with a little disqualification. Like, I know the disqualification's kind of a bummer, but I'm kind of glad it worked out that way because we actually got the golden ticket show match, kind of. The two teams without the golden ticket actually had to go head to head, which I thought was pretty good. That was definitely fun. Tribe Gaming came in and they earned their golden ticket today. You're about to get rated by 69 people. All the world streams are ending. Yeah, everybody's gonna be going offline. I didn't stream most of it, so I'm just getting started. Much better to make them fight instead of proxy matches, yeah, for sure. Who won? Elevate ended up winning the last match. Tribe Gaming won the golden ticket. I understand why Supercell wants to give them a chance to fight for like prize money, but I also think it would be a good idea to just not include golden ticket winners in the qualifiers since they've already qualified. It just kind of makes sense. But we'll see. See how it goes. We love 69 viewers. Indeed we do. Alright, so let's see if we can get another one down. Ooh, this one's going to be kind of tricky. But welcome in, everybody. Thanks again for the raid, Eric. We'll get you a shout out after this, unless I have a mod in chat, which probably not. Probably need to hire more mods for chat. And getting more and more people in. I'm keeping everybody in control so far. We only get the occasional weirdo in chat. Alright. Can you go for the cannon, please? No? Alright. Fire spitter's fine, too. Oh god, that dang crusher mortar is crazy. Yikes. Okay, well that's not good. Definitely not ideal. Try to finish up that side. Actually, we can put the whole Yeti over here. Because the other side doesn't even really need funneled. Do like that. Let the invis go off, do a little freeze. The invis will wear off. That timing was perfect. Love that. Oh, but now I can't do anything about that single. Oh, okay, that works. That works. Triple ice golem, sure. There we go. Town Hall's down. Queen is killing it over there. Let's get another Headhunter in. Get the first heal in up here. Oh. They should go back, actually. Because of the invis, maybe? Ah, there's so much damage. That was sloppy. Whoops. I should have used my 2 Hog Riders to try to trigger that, but there's a Tesla there, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. Let's go ahead and go with that. That works. Where's my queen? We need to get her going the other way. There we go. Put Eric as a mod so he can shout himself out. It's gonna come down to my queen to fit. This was a messy attack. It's gonna be time anyway. It's gonna be time anyway. Plus that invis is recharging, so I messed that one up. Dang. You think it's better to let them play since otherwise teams who fall just short end up with more money than the top seed teams? Yeah, that's true. Also, you can definitely make the argument that if you're gonna play for the golden ticket, you should have to play the top tier teams. Because then, like, teams that get the golden ticket afterwards, if they don't have to go through a bunch of teams that already qualified, they basically get an easier run and probably aren't going to perform as well at the end. So I guess that also does make sense for letting the golden ticket teams play. You're here half? Sounds good. It'd be easier for Navi to get a golden ticket if teams with golden ticket not able to participate. It would be easier for everybody. Because like I said, they wouldn't have to go through the teams that already qualified. Plus, I don't think Navi necessarily need the help, even though they keep falling short here. Navi's they're still a really good team. I do think they are going to get a golden ticket. They're just, they're pushing their chances here. I think there's a good chance they'll get it off of the point system if they don't get it in the next qualifier. It also sucks to have a team disappear for 6 months after they qualify month 1. Yeah, true. And you get to keep up with how well they're doing, especially for people who are just kind of casually in the competitive scene and aren't really paying attention to like community tournaments. Also, a lot of well, not a lot of them, but sometimes we have teams that do like really well in qualifiers and don't really do much in community tournaments. Chicken Jockey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Your defenses and all the troops you use are max, but your heroes are rushed. Should you upgrade to Town Hall 14? I'd say it doesn't really matter too much if you upgrade to Town Hall 14, but I would try to get your heroes caught up. Because your heroes are basically the biggest part of your army. So having them rushed is going to hurt you significantly. And the equipment can only make up for that so much. Hey, Phoenix, there's always that one weirdo. Yeah, they pop through from time to time. I actually wouldn't mind having more people banned. Because something that's fun to do is go through ban appeals on stream. Because I've seen a few other bigger streamers do that. We've done it. I think we've done it once or twice already. But we don't get a lot of people banned, so we don't get a lot of ban appeals. So we need more. We need more people acting up. Let me ban you. Ban Rhonda. Your heroes are so low, you have to use potions every time you attack in war? Yeah, that makes it tricky. Which I know it sucks upgrading heroes, because then you don't have them for your attacks. I think they would do a great service to the community if they just let us use heroes while they were upgrading. But I feel like we're not seeing that anytime soon, unfortunately. You're definitely a weirdo, just more tamed at first. Alright, let's run this back. Also, my prediction, unfortunately, oh, we didn't get points on no anyway, so your points are safe if you voted yes. We'll start a new prediction. So these channel points will be... That's the wrong one. This prediction is not for the next attack, it's for the one after. Hello, Big Dan. Apparently they may do that in August. Oh, the use your heroes while they're upgrading event. Give it another year or two and they'll add enough heroes that we will have 4 to farm and war with all the time. That's true as well. Yeah, once they add in a couple more heroes, we'll be in good shape. Because right now, what I do on my accounts that are still upgrading heroes, like, I can alternate between the king and the prince because I can do either ground attacks or air attacks. So I'll upgrade my king to max and do dragon attacks and then switch it. I'll do some ground smash attack and upgrade the prince. The other 3 heroes I don't find to be quite as versatile to be swapping out, unfortunately. I mean, you can, it's just not ideal. That was the main goal with the hero haul? Yeah, that does make sense. People think they're going to make it so you can use heroes while they upgrade. I did see where they said they might do that event again. It's not going to be a permanent thing, but it'll be like a short period of time type situation. A couple more heroes? Oh yeah, they're definitely adding more heroes. They opened up that can of worms when they introduced the prince. Once they did that, all bets were off. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. I was too busy yapping, so we didn't plan. YOLO. Warden being down kills every attack. Yeah. He is a very important one. Let's get that scatter. Whoop, barely got it. We got CC. Oh boy, what have I done? This is kind of gross. Oh boy. Okay. I think we'll do it like this then. Hold on to that for now. Let's do a Valkyrie here. Try to keep that funneled. There we go. King's going in. Cool. Yeah, that log launcher should have been more to the left, though. That's fine. We got Quake boots. Boop. This is wonky. Where did the log launcher troops go? I think they go to the core. Which means we can rage them. Or just freeze. That's rage. Yeah. Just to be safe. Pop the queen's ability. There we go. That was sketchy. Not out of the woods yet. We reverse course. Now we're going to keep pushing through. Okay. Warden's dead. That's not good. This is so scuffed. Thank goodness it's normal mode. I wouldn't be using hogs if it wasn't. When will we see one hive on the pro scene? You mean back on the pro scene? Gotta put some respect where respect's due. You think my microphone plug is loose, getting weird feedback and buzzing? It could also be the fan in the background. I might need to turn the gain up a little bit. I'll turn that off, see if that fixes it. Does that sound better? It was probably the fan. It was pretty loud. Which I'm noticing now that it's off. Holy cow. That makes a big difference. Or maybe it's your headphones buzzing. That too. Also, I didn't get it. That's a bummer. Sounds good? Cool. I will adjust the gain later. That way the fan's not coming through. Let's get that again. Also, the predictions are for the next attack, but we don't have any points on no. Everybody keeps voting yes, even though I keep failing attacks. The faith is too strong, people. You'll always believe in the strength of one hive. Town Hall 18 will be there months. I believe one hive could make it if they wanted to. They could do some big teams. It's tough, though. In the current landscape of esports, you're not putting together a high-quality team unless you're paying out money. Put it that way. Could anyone else hear it? It probably was just you. Didn't hear a buzz so far. I'll go back and check the VOD too, just to see. Ooh, we got fire spitters facing that way. That's good. My timing's gonna be off. I took too long. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Got the CC lured. It looks like it was balloons. What a weird CC. Trigger that. Bonk. Got him. Triggered the Giga Bomb. Didn't take the damage. That's always good. How does that ricochet cannon still hit my wall breaker? Even after putting the king and the ice golem there together. Oh yeah, I should probably poison these. Oh, there's a dragon too. Oh god, my king's about to get destroyed. Move, king, move! Run! I think he's stuck on Skellies. He's trying to let the dang balloons kill him. Rage right here. That'll work. Oh, I forgot the Apprentice Warden. We'll put it with the hogs, I guess. That's fine. Probably should have healed first and then Warden ability. Yeah, should be okay. Heal there, drop in another Headhunter for the enemy king. Alright. We're gonna get this back on track. Gotta get our triples back. I think we're looking good this time. That was a little aggressive on that heal, though. GG. That was better. You wish to partake in the esports scene one day, but you have to get way better at attacking? Not necessarily. I think that if you want to get involved in the esports, the best thing to do is just start. I think the toughest thing to do is finding a team. But there are definitely some, like, entry-level teams, we'll call them. But, yeah, the best thing to do is just find a team and give it a go. And then just improve from there. But it does take a lot of practice to get better and then maintain your sharpness. Even Willey was playing esports? Oh, yeah. I was peak at Town Hall 13. I almost got to go to DreamHack Dallas. Mr. Eric Onehive, his team actually knocked us out. Because they were only taking the top 2 teams from that North America Mobile Open. And we came in 3rd behind Onehive. There were actually 2 Onehive teams. We beat one, and then we had to play Eric's team right after that, and they beat us. And it was so close, too. We thought for sure we were going to Dallas. We were so excited. And then we were so deflated. Good times. Hello, Splitty. Welcome in. Hello, hello. You peaked at Town Hall 11 and 12. I went crazy with Dragbat at Town Hall 13. We'll start another prediction here if you guys want to try to put some points on it. Alright, let's do this again. Next attack. This one's not for the channel points, it's the one after this. If anybody puts points in, so you're aware. We got a... not exactly a good base. I should be able to get through this. Which way do I want to go? I think if we hog the right side, that's going to be the best way. Fire Spitter facing that way. Where's the other chunky dragon at? I don't even see the other Fire Spitter. Okay. Oh, I see it now. RC goes in the hole. She goes in the square hole. Oh, I should back-to-back invis though. Ah, done. I don't have a choice now. I should have done back-to-back invis from the start to keep that fox alive. I wasn't even thinking about the town hall reaching her there. Oh, 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 nope, nope, nope. Okay. Tried to get too greedy. Now the problem with putting the RC in the hole is now I don't really have a funnel. It's alright. YOLO. Early wall break. The invis goes off. We're gonna start the hogs on that right side. I knew the king would go in. Maybe I can funnel him with the spiky ball. Look at that. I'm a genius. Run the hogs down this side. Oh yeah, CC. I forgot about that. It's fine. It's just balloons. Giga bomb on the bottom could be annoying. Send in this extra headhunter. Oh, giant bomb. Oh my goodness, it got it. That is so unlucky. But I think we're getting there. Yeah, we're fine. GG. Alright. Hey, Mr. Morningstar, how's it going? Yeah, Elevate 1, first place. Tribe got their golden ticket, though. So, big congrats to them. I kind of figured it was going to be either them or Na'Vi, although if I'm going to be honest, starting the weekend, I thought for sure Na'Vi was going to get it. But man, they went out kind of quick. I wonder how much the timing of the tournament plays a role in the performance of the Asian teams. Because on one hand, it's at crazy times for them. It's like 2 in the morning to start. But on the other hand, they kind of got to be used to it at this point, right? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and close the predictions if anybody else wants to get points in. And then we're going to do this attack. So last call for points. How many attacks are left? We got 3 more. I haven't been doing clan games. I kind of forgot. So I'll just probably do these later off stream. With Builder Base. Not going to torture you guys with that. Let's do it. And we'll have one more Legends account after this. It should affect them. It should, but they also play at that time a lot. I wonder if they have any like prep work that goes into playing at that time. Like if it were me, I would adjust my sleeping schedule like a week ahead of time. Just to make sure, because I mean it is a lot of money, so it would be worth doing something like that if you got a real shot at getting in. Oh, I didn't expect her to go that way. Okay. That was weird. Take out the poison tower while we're at it, I guess. Oh, almost lost the fox there. I wish I could do the log launcher without using my CC troops. But I kinda, even though it's a Town Hall 16, I want the walls open. And it's kinda hard to do that without the wrecker. Or launcher, whatever it is. I knew what I meant. Is the queen going to cooperate? She's not going to go in. Oops, there's a furnace. I wasted my poison. It's fine. Probably don't need that rage for anything. There's that. Clean up. I lost my giant. The queen's still kicking. For now. Oops, that was supposed to be a wizard, not a heal spell. Oh no. Well, at least the wizard is healthy. He's having a good time over there. We might actually... I need to hurry up. Look at my time fail. I wasn't going to use the rage, but until I saw the clock. Been adjusting your sleep schedule and trying to manage your clan wars late nights and early mornings? Changing up your sleep schedule for clan wars is crazy. There's no money on the line for that. I kicked some cord. It's a mess under here. I need to get it cleaned up. Better cable management. It's the cord for the light that I just put in. Trying to brighten myself up. I need to adjust my camera settings though, because I think that's why I'm actually so dark. So I have a bunch of lights on me, but I still look pretty dark in the camera. Not a big fan of that, but we'll get it fixed. Been finding you're a lot less stressed if you can stay up late. I see. Well, whatever works best for you. What you gotta do. Alright, that was a triple. Let's do one more. This will be for my last Legends attack on this account. And there you go. The points are open. So used to your job. I see. Let's grab troops, and here we go. I think I did my raids already, but I'll need to double check that too. Okay, we got another Town Hall 17. Also, I think today's the last day of the season as well. Which means tomorrow, I said it, we're going to try to do a trophy push. Which I don't usually do. And then we had people in the chat saying I'm not going to hit 6K with Super Hog Riders. So now we kind of have to. Just because. So that'll begin tomorrow. I'll have a good base set up from WBB, the best place to buy bases. Hashtag bases in the chat. I messed up that invis. I was trying to scroll my screen. I didn't mean to drop that. I multitask very poorly. You'll believe it when you see it? Oh, you'll see it. Okay. Come on, hogs. Nope. I thought they were going to be useful after accidentally dropping them. They're not dropping them, but popping that ability. That was not ideal. We take out the prince? Or just damage him a lot? Just damage him a lot. That's close. Headhunters need a new level. Why haven't they gotten one? Let's get on it, Supercell. We'll break right here. I didn't really get a good funnel because of the prince. I was too focused on him. But it should be okay. I think we'll probably just go ahead and start the hogs, and that should push everything else back. Get the hogs. And a couple of these. And a warden ability. Big old heal spell right there. Freeze. Extra hogs. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Let's go. Come on, pork chops. Hustle. Very slowly. It's not good. Just have the enemy king on the backside. I still have a headhunter, but we'll try to save it for now. Where's my king at? I'm very confused. Oh, I see him now. He's not in a good spot for his ability to go off. Oh my goodness, that giant is crazy. Well, that's not gonna work. Not enough time. The headhunter was a million years too early. The other thing is, it'll be nice to get the extra practice if I actually trophy push too. Stop having silly fails like that. You're gonna try to perfect your clan wars. Yesterday you were 5 out of 6. On your 17, 6 out of 6 with your 12. Well, best of luck. There we go, the next one is in. This will be the last attack on this account for Legends. This is for the points. We only have points on yes. Any doubters? I'll give you a few more seconds if anybody's wanting to throw some points in. Everybody's a believer, even though I failed a bunch of hits today. Actually, what's my battle log look like? We have failed 3 attacks. And I've only taken 2 defenses so far, so it's kind of hard to say how well I'm going to do. Overall. Hopefully the defense will carry. For 3 days of Legends, getting up over 5,600 is pretty good, but like I said, I haven't taken a bunch of defenses, so makes it kind of hard to judge. Hey, we got 10 points on no. Alright, let's do it. Last hit. Gotta try to triple this. This one actually shouldn't be terribly difficult. Keyword shouldn't. I like the way these bases are set up, though. This style of base. Because I can carve out the bottom. And then just set a Yeti on the other side, and then that's a perfect funnel. If you get a perfect funnel, everything else is easy. These Expos, get the Inferno Tower. I don't know how much else we'll get after that. Come on, Fox, don't die. Oh, it's on life support. And the RC's on a mission to do other things. Well, it was off to a good start. The Fox is dead somehow, even though I had it invisible. Alright, thanks for screwing that up, Royal Champion. Start here. Once that RC gets... Oops. Let's poison that. So yeah, I screwed up. That should have been an easy funnel. And I still managed to screw it up. Come Well, the king's gonna walk the outside, I guess. He actually might come back in. That thunder chicken's still chilling, though, which is not ideal. Here, let's do it like this, since we messed it up. Okay, everybody should go down here. We'll drop a little heal. What's that? I get for saying this looks like an easy base, I guess. But I think we still got it. Even though I messed it up. So that just goes to prove my point. Sloppy execution, still a 3-star. Throw the base in a dumpster. Hey, boss. Have you attack? Appreciate it. There we go. The last attack was indeed a 3-star. Now, all 3 of you people who voted yes, you get to split 10 points. So there we go. There's your big payout. Don't spend it all in one place. And then we can start another one for the next account. This will be the second attack on the second account. But we finish up. Did I get plus 300 at least? No, 285. Oof, that's rough. Need to practice. Are they still live on the main broadcast? Still has the live button in game. I mean, I don't doubt their ability to yap for a long time, but geez. No, they're offline. Let's do it. Next attack. We're gonna be using the same army. Because I do like the Hog Riders and I need to practice. What do I think about Fireball Furnace? I'm sure it would be a fun attack. I've never tried it myself, though. I do think the Furnace is a pretty cool troop, though. On offense and defense. I'm not really big on Fireball, personally. I have a tendency to mess those up pretty badly. So I try to avoid that. I mean, not necessarily. I do Fireball from time to time just to try to get better at it, but... yeah, when I do Fireball, it tends to be not great. When I do a lot of things, it tends to not be great, but I'm trying. Eric did say he's going to Atlanta, yeah? I'm pretty sure he did say that. My wall breaker not make it? Apparently not. This is rough. A little late with that warden ability. I was paying attention to the funneling. Whoops. Almost messed that up. Again. Freeze there. This got really wonky. My queen's still alive. Let's get in here and pop her ability. That'll help out quite a bit. Let's pop the RC's ability as well. She's actually still on the clear on the top side of the base. Come help out the other troops, please. That'd be great. Queen's actually doing a lot of heavy lifting here. The only thing that might stop me here is time, but I think we got plenty of time. 30 seconds left to go. Here we go. All right. We'll close the prediction soon. We'll probably stop doing predictions if nobody's... I think everybody's tired from watching all the Clash today. So everybody's just going to be lurking. There we go. So we'll just chill. We'll just chill and do the Legends decks. I need to try to grab clan games. I keep forgetting. Oh, we already have one from yesterday. That's good. That helps. Mamba's here. Wait. When did Mamba join? Is Mamba still here from yesterday? I didn't even realize. I just assumed he left. What do we have here? Not exactly a difficult base. I have an idea. See if it works. You're lurking while setting up your little pond and fountain. No problem. We appreciate the lurkers just as much as everybody else. Especially since I'm something of a lurker myself. I've actually been trying to chat more in stream chats, but most of the time I just have chat or streams up as background noise. Oh man, that was the wrong way. That's fine. Yoink. That got a little sketchy. Let's actually do the Valkyrie right here just to make sure we get this set. Oh, is that Hook gonna grab the Valkyrie? Eh, it's fine. Well, now we know that's a no-go zone. This log launcher works quickly enough. Oh, the king's gonna go back outside. Dang it. Oh well, he's gonna get hooked. And then we'll pop his ability. There you go. What's my queen doing? Go back the other way, idiot. Jeez. Let's do this. Heal here, and then we'll heal for the other side of the hogs as well. Let's go with freeze there. Heal there. That was weird, but I think it's going to be fine, especially since it's not exactly a good base. GG. It almost wouldn't be a bad idea to bring 2 wall breakers instead of just 1. Because the log launcher often doesn't get the next layer open before the king decides he wants to go somewhere else. Maybe bring it... Oh yeah, Quake would be a good idea too, because that's kind of the same thing. It'll get the walls open up faster. I think that's actually a better idea. But then the question would be, what spell do I want to drop? Could drop a freeze. Yeah, I think that's fine. Bring a Quake and see how that does. Here we go. Okay. See how this goes. RC is in. Come on, Fox, get in the circle. Killing me. It's standing right on the edge of the invis, just getting shot by the expo. That is enough. Okay. Let's send the other headhunter here. RC's gonna go for the monolith, which is good. There's a lot of damage on this bottom side of the base. Everything's laggy. Do you see that? That wasn't the stream, that was my iPad. This thing's gonna die soon. Oh my goodness, it could not handle all those different things happening. But I think we still get away with a triple here. Gotta go, no worries. Appreciate you stopping by. Catch you in the next stream, hopefully. Take care. Hope you have a good evening. Thank you for that follow, I appreciate it. Oh man, this is gonna be so close. The multi going down is huge, but that cannon is rough. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, her last shot takes it down. And that should be enough. 12 seconds and a bunch of super riders. Love your stream though. Hey, I appreciate that. Alright, got another triple on the board. We are 3 for 3 so far. I've actually taken my defenses on this account too, which is nice. I have one defense left to take, but at least I have a much better idea where this account will end for the season. Not that it really matters too much since we're not pushing, but still nice to know where we can go after 3 days. This is kind of a tricky one. I didn't expect her to go for the multi-mortar. That was messy. But at least the RC is not dead, so it could be worse. Earthquake through there. Okay, I think that'll work out fine. Rage there for the Yetis that come out. King will get the multi on the left. And let's send the hogs from the bottom. Queen's ability, down goes the Town Hall. Perfect. Actually, I should have done those 2 hogs for that archer tower up there. That's fine. The RC got healed all the way back up, which is good. Especially going up into this top area. It's going to be a bit questionable for that pathing. See how it goes. I think we should be fine. We still have the RC's ability. Be able to get through the cannon on the back end, pop the ability. The Hog Riders are coming out. And that'll be another triple on the board. Moving right along. Alrighty. We have 4 attacks left. We're halfway through already. Let's keep them rolling. And then tomorrow, like I said, it's going to get really interesting. We hit this base earlier. Or this design. Still not a big fan of it. See if we can take it down this time. Try to take out as much as we can on the top. Go from there. My goodness, all the traps are there. Highly expected RC charge area. Just gonna back-to-back invis here, try to get the other cannon. Oh my goodness, she went the wrong way. I didn't see that coming. But that was still decent. It's ice golems. No way, the king's going the other way. Okay, he was going after another ice golem. Oh my goodness, the Frosty just got yoinked by the dang hook. It's not good. Also, I didn't get that flame flinger, or not flame flinger, the log launcher in a spot that would actually be helpful. Okay. We're getting there. A lot of hogs at the moment. To get that invis triggered though, that's gonna be a nuisance. Clean up then. I'm too busy focused on everything else. There we go. I think that'll do it. It'll be another 3-star. Gigabomb, not really a big deal at this point. No defenses left. Just clean up. We're going perfect so far on this account. I wonder if we'll land higher than the other account. Probably not because of the defenses that my main account hasn't taken yet. That makes a big difference, I think. I mean, obviously. Yeah, we're only at 55 right now. Three more to go. Let's keep them going. The Hog Riders will keep on rolling. What in the heck is this base? This is a new one. There's my 6 o'clock alarm. Get a war started after this stream. It's gonna be tough to funnel. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Recall there. And that'll work. Walls opened up. I'm sure the king's not gonna go in, but I think that's actually fine for this. Oh, the king is gonna go in. Nah, he's gonna dip back out for sure. He's chasing skellies right now. If we can at least get the log launcher troops in and then rage them up, that'd be fine. Which they are heading in that direction. There we go. Open up. There you go. Move in. Yeti Mites should take the town hall down. Maybe? Yes. Perfect. Let's just start the hogs with the heroes then. Go. We got balloons on defense. That's fine. No worries at all. So 2 invis if I want to use them. I don't even think I need them. Crushed it. Weird base, but it went down easy. Just goes to show weird's not always good in terms of bases. Double swag, invis. Good stuff. The triple train keeps on rolling. Gotta sit down for a few? Yeah, it's probably still hot out. It's toasty. If you were to upgrade an equipment, which do you think is the best? Just in general, the electro boots are probably the best equipment in the game. Otherwise, it really depends on a lot of things. It's very hot and you're in the shade? Yeah, I know what that's like. That's the worst. Oh, it's a Town Hall 15. I can probably save my clan castle. There we go. Carve out the bottom. It looks like we're supposed to get at least a little bit of a cooldown next week, but like towards the end of next week. I just dropped an invis by accident. That's nice. Got the headhunters here. Was in the furnaces. Okay. All opened up. Furnaces should be about dead. Queen should be about dead too. I had a wizard over there doing cleanup. I don't know what happened to it. Let's get some hog riders in. That invis is a little unlucky. Drop the earthquake here. Try to finish that up. I think we're fine. I mean, it is a Town Hall 15, so if we're not fine, we got some big issues. That'll just add another 3-star to the count. Yeah, tomorrow's when the big things happen. I should actually make sure I got a good base ready for tomorrow. Get a good Legends League base, try to get a good start. See how quickly we can get 6K so I can say I told you so. I really will try to get to 6K with hogs. I might do hogs on one account and dragons on the other just to do a little like side by side. So I think that would be kind of neat. But it should make for a good video if I can make it happen. What time do I think I'll stream tomorrow? Probably start around the same time I started today. Which I started about a little under 3 hours ago. So maybe a little bit later. I usually start around like 5 p.m. Eastern time. If I can start earlier, I will, but I'm not sure yet if I will. So we'll say like 23 hours from now. Just to be safe. We'll probably do Legends, and I think we'll also work on some YouTube stuff. Because I've been slacking on that here lately on streams. Need to get that stuff done. Get that fire spinner down. Jeez. I don't know how that fox survived. That's actually kind of crazy. Nice scatter shot placement. Keep hearing Discord, but I don't know what I'm getting messages from. I mean, then again, what am I ever not getting messages from? Discord do be busy. That's a lot of damage. Goodness. Another heal right there. Nice giant bomb. That's annoying. Queen's got her ability, but she's heading in a stupid direction. So hopefully with this cleanup we can get her turned around. Maybe. Probably not. I think she's just off to stupid town. As per usual. Oh, she is coming back, kinda. She's still doing dumb things, though. Can't expect anything less from Miss Archer Queen. That's alright, though. We don't need her. Soffit Man's going down. What a name. I wonder if he does soffits for a living. He really takes pride in his work. Alrighty. How many attacks? Oh, that was the last one. I didn't realize. I thought we had one more. So we ended up plus 320 on this account. 56-24. Alright. Yeah, we lost the war against Almost Divorced. We lost by a big margin, too. It wasn't even close. Alright, I think that is going to be it for me this evening. Let's see who is live. Mr. Morningstar went live, so we can pay the raid forward. For those of you on Kick and YouTube, thank you for hanging out. I'm going to end the raids over there. We'll catch you next time. See you guys later. Is Super Hog a good strat for Town Hall 15 and up? Yes, it is. I've been having good luck with it. But take care, GDDG. I will be back. Excuse me. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll see you.